Happy Tuesday, everybody.
Hey, what's up?
My name is Danica.
My name's Brandon. Today sucked. Today sucked a lot.
It started out really good, and then it just got progressively worse. But it was more directed at you, unfortunately. Like, you were having a really bad targeted day. The world had it out for you.
Yeah.
I was experiencing it with you, but it felt like it was not for me.
Yeah, forget what yesterday's thing was. Oh, no, yesterday's thing was our old landlords being like, they never, ever gave us any money.
Yes. Long story short, we are going through some issues with our previous landlord. We are asking them for reasonable things. They are saying that they are not reasonable and lying. So court documents, it's really fun.
Yeah, give us our damage deposit back.
Okay, we don't need to go into the details.
I know. It's just like the things that they asked for. They're like, well, how about these things? And we're like, so we spent a couple hours and both of us found different pieces of it. And it's like, oh, you mean these that have you clearly saying, yes, we received this. Yep. Yes, you did this.
Yep.
Those things?
Yep.
Enjoy paying for our lawyers.
Oh, yes. Our very good lawyer. We hired a very good lawyer. So, yes, I'm very thankful for him.
So that was the fun yesterday. This morning was car no start because of we left it for like a couple weeks. And my guess is the anti-theft thing on it kind of like
drains the battery.
Yeah, so you have to keep the car running. Otherwise, it's like keeping a light on.
Yeah. So lesson learned. If we are not going to use the, I'd say the gray car. Yeah, we have a gray car and a silver car.
Yeah, we do.
We are trying to get rid of the silver car, but the gray car keeps having issues, so we need to use the silver car. In any case, if we are not using the gray car for a couple days, couple weeks, we do need to run it.
Yeah, so we're charging its battery. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, we're charging it this evening, and hopefully we will have it tomorrow running again, so then we can progressively run it every day. That is the goal. We want a working car.
Yeah.
We finally got the background stuff ready, like all the paperwork and whatever. But now it's like, then the battery is dead.
Yeah, and I will say, Kate, you didn't do this to us.
Oh no!
We're not.
You actually drove the car when you owned it, so it wasn't a problem. We left it because of paperwork stuff. And what we should have done was go out every couple of days and make sure it was still running.
Yeah. And also, when I sent away the Marvel FOCs yesterday, I didn't get a confirmation. So I messaged about that. And they're like, that's weird. So I was dealing with that to make sure that everyone got their orders, especially the big orders of Captain Carter and Black Panther. Mm-hmm. Which were really big orders.
Lots
that we need
the numbers for those.
The comics for. So there's that. And what else today?
Today, let's see, it started out with the car. I had a really good BNI meeting, so that was awesome. I was very jazzed after, kind of wired. I didn't have my morning nap, so I'm amazed I'm still standing now, but whatever. Then the car happened, and so I had another meeting that I had to cancel. And then the diamond shipment doesn't come in today for ? It will be picked up tomorrow afternoon. So our Thursday show, instead of being a best of the week, which we'll probably still mention, will be all the diamond stuff that came in, because it's going to come in tomorrow in the middle of a Wednesday while we're very busy. Yeah. Brandon loves processing during Wednesdays and having everyone come at him.
It's super good.
Yeah, loves it.
Fun thing, just because I'm in a bad mood. When I've got my headphones in and you're just like, oh, hey, how's it going? And you're just like, oh, it's nuts. It's Wednesday and I'm processing this stuff. That's not the time to go. That's good. Hey, I got a question.
Just ask me. Seriously, I'm at the front. And even if I can't answer it, I will write it down and ask Brandon later. But like when it comes to late shipment, this is why we're closed on Tuesday. It's so we can focus, drill down, get it all done. And we don't want to be rude or anything, but like yeah, we're so high maintenance. We have to focus. I know for me, even on Wednesdays without any processing, because I'm not doing it, it can get so busy, and there's so many people that have questions and demands, and like they're usually polite demands, so I shouldn't say requests. Just kidding. You're all nice. It can get overwhelming, even if everyone's being really sweet. So
I'm watching you. I'm watching you fully.
Fully, you know everything.
Even without the magic mirror, I can see you.
Whoa, creepy. Thank you so much, Jason. I'll do a random aside. Yes. So every year, BNI, Business Network International, has a gala, and so for the last 2 years they've been on Zoom, and so I got to attend my first gala, yay! And they do a silent auction. And Variant Edition put in a gift certificate, and it went for more money than the gift certificate was worth, so I'm very happy about that. And hi Max. And they made about, as of my last check, about 18 grand for I think 7 or 8 different local charities. So they're going to be spread evenly, or so. Hi. I like you too, but you cannot go into the camera. Thank you.
Oh, love.
So yeah, it was really fun, and yeah. Let's see here. Kate says, back to the questions. Can it be emailed? Yes. Email is perfect. We do get to all emails. There's like one in like 30 that we just miss completely, and 3 weeks later we're like, oh no. It happens because we get dozens of emails in a day. But please send a message.
We actually have one of those chargers attached to it now. But yeah, we're kind of doing it out on the street with the hood open. So yeah, finding a solution for that'd be good. I'll do that.
Yeah. We've never had a car with an alarm before, so we don't know how to plan for this.
And that's our best guess as to like what happened. If you just leave it for 2 weeks, it's like leaving some lights on, basically. Yeah. Not as intense.
No.
But, you know.
It's like how apps run in the background of your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not the end of the world. It just really sucked because not only did we not have diamond shipment to pick up today, we left for work on time. And then we did not leave for work on time because we sat in the car for half an hour trying to boost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like the life stuff ended up being good. There was some good life conversations today, which is nice.
Yes. Some progress was made. Some tears were shed. No, I'm kidding. I just got really panicky.
So that stuff ended up being good. And this is actually going to roll into our next thing. So, my mom's 60th is next week. I was going to go down this weekend. My sister and niece have tested positive for COVID. So I'm not going down, or at least I hope my family realizes that I shouldn't go down because they should be quarantining. My sister watches the girls all the time. So it's a huge chance that she's been exposed as well. So, it's a good time. Good time. So rolling that through with those restriction relaxation announcements from the Alberta government.
Yeah, I'm angry. I'm really angry. I knew it was going to happen, but just because you know it's going to happen does not mean it hurts any less. And this means, as a retail space, that we are now going to have to deal with absolute buttholes who come in thinking that there are no more rules, so therefore they can do whatever the hell they want.
Yeah. Like the bros were like, we're still doing this? Like, yes. Yeah. If you want to be in here, absolutely.
Yeah. So please note that absolutely nothing is changing within Variant Edition. We are continuing mandatory masks, and we are not changing our maximum of 10 people. There's no reason to change anything. Just because cases have gone down slightly does not mean that 24 people aren't dying every day.
Yeah,
And this is
cases have
awful.
gone down slightly from the highest peak we ever had.
Yeah.
We're not done. And
Mhm.
all of this to placate freaking toddlers. I
Yeah.
remember when I grew up, when someone was being a dick and not thinking of others or sharing, you got in trouble. You got the firm like, hey, don't be an asshole. You have to be the parent, basically.
Mhm.
I'm very happy that I had parents who were parents in my life. I was very lucky. And all of this is not long-term solution work. This is all short-term stuff to placate to get to tomorrow for our government. And I'm exhausted. If we get sick, we have to shut down the store for 2 weeks. Like, morally, if we're not required to.
Oh yeah, no, we're absolutely gonna stick to. We've always tried to do more than the Albertan government will, which the bar is low. However, it is very easy for a business to be responsible and try to take care of their community. Apparently, the government can't do it, but businesses can and will and should.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And truly, if someone doesn't agree with our stance on that, like, feel absolutely free to go anywhere else.
Yep.
That will have you.
I'm sure there's plenty of businesses that will celebrate this by having no mask sales, or I don't know what idiots do these days. I don't pay attention. Go frequent their shop. I don't care. You know what? Right now, like, this is our livelihood. This is our business. This is our day to day. This is how we feed ourselves. This is how we keep ourselves in a house.
And truly, I think we said it last time when the masking mandate stopped. If our governments aren't going to take care of our community, we are.
Yep.
And sometimes that requires being the parent. Yes, you have to wear your mask. I know it sucks. I don't like it either, but we do these things to take care of each other. You need to take care of the person next to you. That is very important. It's very important to us. And if we need to be the parents, if we need to be comics mom and dad instead of comics aunt and uncle, we'll do it.
Mm-hmm. We'll do it so much that you'll want aunt and uncle back because they're fun. Mom and dad? Mm-mm. No, we're going to tell you. Mm-mm. Exactly. No shirts, no shoes, no mask, no service.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a dude at our door today. Tap, tap, tap. No mask. I pointed at the sign, closed on Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, right in front of his face.
And he held up a loonie. And he went, and? 1, you don't have a mask. 2, we're closed. We're not opening the till for a loonie. 3, you can't buy anything in the store for a loonie. Not these days.
No. Yes, they are, Jason. As some of you may know, our delightful neighbors are anti-maskers and
business neighbors.
Our business neighbors, right? Sorry,
Yeah.
We actually have really good house neighbors.
Yeah.
Our business neighbors, we do not have to make friends with, which is fine because we are not going to. They're anti-mask and they are pro the fascist part of the truckers. So what was real at some point, the seed of the trucker thing is grown into just complete, maple fascism, basically. we don't agree with that. So they can have all of our customers that don't want a mask. I don't really know what's
If you're
sorry.
part of a group that
I'm frustrated.
and you start seeing Nazi flags there, it behooves you to tell them to off, for one, to get out that they have no place in your space, that this is not part of your thing. If you are more than okay with a few good Nazis hanging out, one, you're also invited to not come to our store anymore.
Yep.
And two, that's how these things start. I highly recommend listening to some episodes of Behind the Bastards about little Nazis.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically all the people who were passive as things were happening and sort of allowed things to roll. Because, you know, some of those things, like there's some nice people who are part of this.
Oh yes, there are some very polite Nazis out there. However, still Nazis.
Yeah, there was that one post going around about the guy who went to this sort of like seedy ass bar, and he's like, it was the vibe I was looking for, unattentive bartender, sort of like dubious cleanliness, whatever, kind of surly. He's like, I'm sitting there one day, and a dude sits down next to me, and the guy, without missing a beat, just goes, you can right off now, you can go. And he's like, what? I'm just here just for a beer or whatnot. I'm just like chill dude or whatnot. And he's like, no, get out right now. And the guy is just like, that was weird. And without being prompted, the bartender's like, you didn't see it, but the dude had like Nazi symbols all over his stuff, like iron crosses and all kinds of stuff. And he goes, here's the thing about that. You let somebody come in wearing that stuff, they're perfectly nice. The first ones usually are. And you're just like, it's fine. And the dude's like, hey, that place was actually pretty nice to me. I'm going to bring one of my friends. So now I got two of these people showing up, and they're nice enough. But as they keep telling people, hey, this establishment seems to be okay, you start getting the unruly folks. Now, for one, there are no nice Nazis. They're Nazis who know how to act in order to be accepted through passivity. That's how this stuff grows. You don't let it happen. Full stop. Any point that any of these truckers were trying to make is extremely nullified by the asterisk Hitler of it. Let alone they're not even having a clear mandate of why this is happening. Even at an organizational level, even if Canada lifted restrictions, there's still the restrictions from the States. That's why you can't cross the border without a vaccination. That's not a rule. You gotta fix that. You freaking ding-dongs. I love you. I love you.
This is why we have cats, because the world is garbage and cats are very soft.
Yeah.
Oh, yay. I love that.
Yeah.
Good.
I've got a cousin who like works and lives around Ottawa, and it is a nightmare.
Oh, I bet.
So that's been fun.
Yeah.
So that's our stance. If you're coming to the store past March 1st, yes, you will still be required to have a mask. Yes, we will have masks on hand. We do feel as though, since it is a choice that we now have to make as a business, that it is polite to have, when in stock, masks. That will be free. So there's that. And two, if you're a Nazi, you can kindly off. Even unkindly off, really. Take your pick.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is, you should just off. that would be great.
Cool. All right. Who wants to talk about some comics?
Where's my hype button? I need it.
Yeah, you do.
I keep them up here because it's away from the knives.
Hype, baby.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right. It's a small stack because Diamond is not here, as we said earlier.
Oh,
so
right. Yeah, I should get that list. Should I get the list open or just wait till Thursday?
wait till Thursday when we
Okay.
have the stuff. So there'll be another part to the new releases show. We might actually kind of switch around what the Thursday show is and do some more of the graphic novels there as well, because we get things coming in all the time. And plus, if Diamond is, this is the 4th consecutive week that the comics have been late. Now, the 2 sandwiched in the middle were just late pickups on Tuesday, but the 2 outer garbage sandwich layers,
Yeah.
the breads, if you will,
Wow.
are Wednesday pickups. So hooray.
Hooray. Oh my god. Yeah.
The breads. All right.
Oh, this pile is tiny. Max, you're being a turd, and I don't have the spray Oh, wait,
It's
no.
over there.
Okay. Well, okay. As long as he stays there and we don't say his name, should be fine.
We have.
Thanks.
He's a wonderful boy.
Yes.
He loves to be the star of the Tuesday and Thursday shows. We have 4 cats. You mainly see Max.
Yeah.
Because Joy just sort of like has her alone time.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the other 2 upstairs because we keep them 2 and 2 just because of fights.
The boys fight with each other. It's
So
bad.
sometimes when we're doing an afternoon show or whatnot, you'll see a Jim.
Yep.
She's usually there. Sometimes a Squish.
She appears in my morning meetings.
Yeah.
She kind of circles around like a shark.
Yep.
It's very cute. All right. Tell me about Maestro.
It's the 3rd in a series of Maestro comics written by Peter David, with art by Jermaine.
Pete David rates comics. What? I'm just kidding. That guy sucks. Peter David's pretty great. I should add that.
Art by Jermaine Peralta, Jake's cousin.
Oh, that joke was for me, and I almost missed it.
This is a 3rd in a series, so if you start here, not really gonna hitch into it. There are some collections for you to get into if you'll like the character of the Maestro. He's a future Hulk who I believe murders all the Avengers.
Oh no.
Indeed. So the big bad boy is having a cranky time, like this guy, and that's more of that story. This is the 3rd in a trilogy, so it is the conclusioning in these 5 issues that will be out.
Yeah. Check our website to see if we have the trades in stock.
Indeed. We also have the facsimile edition of Edge of the Spider-Verse Gwen Stacy. This is the first appearance of SpiderGwen, reprinted almost exactly as has been before, because that's what facsimile editions are. So if you've ever wanted sort of a copy that looks exactly like the original appearance, you can do that now for a regular comic price instead of spending like silly monies.
Mhm.
The silly monies.
Just don't be a goober and try to sell the facsimile as the original.
As people
because
do.
People do that, and it's not cool.
Nope.
People haven't done it to us or anything, but I've heard about it, and that's stupid. It sucks. Don't do that.
It's really bad, and you shouldn't do the thing. No.
I think the lesson tonight here is don't be a garbage person. All right. I mean, if it's your job, that is an honorable career. But if you're like actively just being a terrible person, don't be a garbage person.
I love that since it's like kind of modern, it still has the old comics advertising in it.
Oh yeah, 2014. I remember 2014. That's pretty sweet.
It's kind of silly. I love it.
Awesome. All right, we've got the Secret X-Men. Shh.
Ooh la la.
When the Shire Empire faces an unexpected threat, they must call upon the X-Men.
Shi'ar.
Shi'ar, whatever.
It's okay.
And then they mention like 8 different X-Men that people probably care about. And they say, wait, those aren't the X-Men. Aren't those the mutants that lost the election? So, secrets.
Womp womp.
Honestly, if you know them, you know them. If you don't, I don't care.
Yeah. So yeah,
Go read it. It's an X-Men book.
It's secret X-Men's, so you don't know about the team. It's a secret.
Yeah, that's why I didn't read it. Ha 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 ha.
But yeah, it is.
Oh,
it is part of it.
yeah, you can and you should.
Yeah, you could order prose books through our website. You can order prose books all day long.
McGuire is amazing. Yes. Yes.
He's excited.
I love that.
That's why they didn't win.
I know, and they like still gave them a book.
Everybody,
I think it's so funny.
Everybody loves all the X-Men, as evidenced by if you start talking shit about the X-Men.
You
PG,
forgot the
I get
swear
3.
button. Are you counting? 'Cause I'm not.
They've been cussing on Disney.
Are you sure it's like the Disney at Night channel or whatever? Star?
Cussing, nope.
Oh, whatever. Anyway,
There's
thank you so much for checking out our Insta.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have a healthy amount of cats on there. That's usually where you can see all 4 cats over time, and not just Max and his butt.
His booty. All right. This did come out last week. However,
this copy didn't. This variant.
The special edition of Monkey Prince #1 comes in the traditional stylings.
It's beautifully done. This was a week late, but you know what? It's worth it because I can see the work put into it. And
Absolutely, and you can see.
we can take it out because it's Tuesday and DC.
DC's out. Yeah.
I mean, and it was out last week, but yeah, it's so cool.
It's very cool, and it gets cooler. Ready?
I don't think they're ready.
No one can be ready.
Is Max ready? I don't think he's ready.
Oh, that's a shiny cover is what that
look at
is.
the shiny.
Look at how shiny.
Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
So pretty. Very cool.
Yes, we made sure to order up so we can definitely, and hi Max, we can definitely put one in your file. Hi, why are you licking my shoulder, weirdo?
Tasty.
You're a goober. I'll write that down.
Yeah. The little sticker on the back is also it just like kind of pops right off without you really needing to do much. It's an absolutely gorgeous packaging, and they went all out with this version. It is actually a really cool variant, and I don't say that about a lot of stuff. I might kind of show the shinies, but like there's like an attention to detail. There's sort of like a meaning behind it. There's and just like an absolutely great way to kind of focus on a book, a character, a creative team, and some good messaging in general. So very cool. I really liked that.
Max heard a ambulance. My freedoms. All right.
I've made a huge mistake. Buddy, you pressed the mistake button.
I love when he presses the exact right button. He's a good boy.
Made a huge mistake. Yeah.
Oh my
You did, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. Just gonna write down. I know you didn't say this, Sean, but I'm just gonna write down shiny monkey.
Shiny monkey. All right.
So the Suicide Squad Blaze Solicit is like a novella.
Blaze it.
420
baby.
So I'm just gonna skim it. The attacks begin without warning, brutal, sudden, cannibalistic. A metahuman with all the power of Superman, but none of his humanity. An unstoppable being ruled only by hunger and instinct, striking at random across the world. I think they missed a word there. To stop this threat, Suicide Squad have been assigned. The products of a new secret government procedure called a Blaze, and then explains about the Suicide Squad. As each interesting. Okay, here we go. As each member of the squad dies, the others get stronger. That's cool. That's a twist. All right. Ooh, and then it ends with win or lose, they all burn.
Da-na-na-na. So, one of the cool things about this, if you liked the recent Hellblazer series from the Black Label line, it is part of the same creative team. Simon Spurrier, the writer, Aaron Campbell, the main artist. Also working on that book was Cy Spurrier and it's like Mateo something that my brain's not hitting properly, but they're doing Step by Bloody Step at Image this month. So you can get both your flavors of some Heck Boy
Ooh.
in these sort of formats. Their Step by Bloody Step is more of like a wonderful fantasy thing, and then this one is, well, more Suicide Squad-y.
Yep. So I've just pulled up Step by Bloody Step. It is coming out in 2 weeks.
Mateus Bagara. There we are.
Bagara. Oh, Bagara, like that guy from BuzzFeed Unsolved.
There you go.
It's a different, obviously, human being, but same last name. Side note, I've just gotten into BuzzFeed Unsolved, so I've been watching like 7 years of this, the Supernatural, and it is fun as heck.
Oh, the boy in profile.
Oh, wow.
So beautiful.
You've been replaced and we've been made fuzzy. Thanks, autofocus camera.
Much handsome. Much handsome.
Look at this. Look at this good boy. Can you come here, good boy? Thank you.
Come on. A bits. Good boy. All right. The next two are just cool covers. Ready? We've got this wonderful Hawkeye Kate Bishop cover for issue 4. It's just wonderful because Lucky likes his Hawaiian pizza and Kate is very upset. And also, we have a very, 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 very limited supply of these babies. And you folks are pretty much the first to know that there's just a small handful of these left. Folks are going bonkers for this, have for quite some time. We've been very lucky to have some for shelf still, but very little copies of it. And they have a little bit of dinging on the side. So y'all can deal if you're looking for a super pristine copy, not you people in particular, the speculator people who come in and be like, but I wanted to exchange my $5 for $20. Like, that's nice. This is what we have on the shelf because you didn't ask us for it. Anyways, it's nice. There is one in your file, Sean.
Okay, and do we have one for Margaret?
Yes, we can get you one.
Yeah.
Now, these characters don't appear in the book. This is just them on the cover. So I should say that because they're doing 50th anniversary covers that just sort of like feature from different stuff. So, but the Darth Vader story has been really good. So if you still want, we can make happen.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, you know my feelings about variants, but sometimes it's just fun to put them up in a little, even just a bag and board and on a little frame, like one of those like a leggy shelf.
Like a leggy?
A leggy.
Like Mitch Pileggi?
That was a stretch. That was ow. It was
the public domain spooky button.
But I did it, so whatever.
Public domain spooky button. Simon and Chester, super detectives. That's all I got. This book has it all, Chester. Mystery, detectives, danger, excitement, cookies.
Cookies sounds like my kind of story.
Yay! This is a book by Kate Atkinson. This
Kale.
is Kale. Kale.
Max likes Kale.
Oh, it just says who he is. He's nice. What's this about then? Come on, everybody.
I don't know.
Well, I assume it has it all. Mystery, detectives, danger, excitement,
he's
cookies.
Back. He's so pretty.
Cookies sound like my kind of story.
Sorry, we've got to take a screen cap of this later. It's so good. We know who the real star is. We understand our positioning on the show. You get top billing, sir. It looks
Okay,
super
sorry,
cute.
I've got to share this panel. That one.
Oh my god, is that a pug?
It's a squishy pug face. Look at that.
Oh, squishy.
This book really does have it all. A ghost and a kid solving crimes.
Yeah.
And mysteries.
And cookies.
Yeah, cookies. It's pretty good.
I dig it.
Yep. Excited about this.
Aww. The dedication was really cute too. Here. I saw it right before you closed it. Dedicated to Sam for believing in a ghost named Simon.
Yay.
It's so sweet.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, next up. It's a restock, yes? Or is it a new version of new printing?
It's the paperback, baby.
Oh, I thought that come out already, but man, I'm probably thinking of her other stuff. Like Princess.
Paperback. Aqua Corn Cove. It's in a paperback. You can get it for your friends. You can get
Oh, come on. Sorry. Oh, well, you know what? We still love him, and that's okay. We accept him for who he is, even if he's
a dingus.
He is a ding dong, but he's very, very cute.
When Lana and her father return to their seaside hometown to help clear the debris of a big storm, Lana remembers how much she's missed the ocean and the strong, reassuring presence of her aunt. As Lana explores the familiar beach, she discovers something incredible, a colony of aquacorns, small magical seahorse-like creatures that live in the coral reef. Lana rescues an injured aquacorn and cares for it with the help of her aunt, who may know more about these strange creatures than she's willing to admit. But when a second storm threatens to reach the town, choices made years ago about how to coexist with the sea start to rise to the surface. Lana realizes that she will need to find the strength to stand on her own, even when it means standing up to the people who she has always relied upon to protect her. This from Kay O'Neill. Important to note, the name, as they have chosen. And yes, their books have always been absolutely wonderful and gorgeous. I love all of this. Look at the pretties.
God, I love their art so much. It's so peaceful and soothing.
Absolutely. Very cool.
All right. This definitely doesn't look soothing, but it looks amazing. All right. As with every episode, we've got to have one with French flaps.
Ooh. Sasufi.
Run danse.
I need a Sasufi button.
You do. We'll get there.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Chronophage by Tim Seeley and Ilias Curiazis. I will work on that. When Chloe begins a passionate relationship with a traveling businessman named Heath Doran, her life immediately changes for the better, and not because she's getting laid. Friends thought long lost return, and new opportunities suddenly present themselves out of nowhere. Soon, however, she begins experiencing horrific encounters with ghostly beings eventually revealed to be the echoes of moments she has somehow no longer lived. Terrified at the realization that her past is being rewritten and Heath is not who or even what he seems to be. I added the comma too early. Chloe must find a way to take back the seconds, minutes, and hours stolen by the alien Chronophage masquerading as her new lover. But before she can act, Heath has one last surprise for her, a chance to undo the brief sexual encounter that turned her into a single mother 16 years ago. This, I think, is going to be an amazing read. I quite enjoy Seeley's work, so I know the writing will be solid. Wow, it's going to be bonkers.
It's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a happy.
It's got some good poke quotes, though.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we got this book in a couple days ago, so I was able to sit down with it and read it. Yay! All right. This is called Across a Field of Starlight by Blue Delinquenti. All right. Lou and Fasten are from different worlds and separate solar systems, but there's something that keeps them in each other's orbit, something they don't want to let go of. When the War of Fasten's world invades Lou's peaceful home, they find themselves at the forefront of a battle they hoped would never happen. They finally have a chance to be together, but at what cost?
Oh no.
This was amazing. Like, this is so much story for what you're getting. It's this beautiful, more casual romance, because there is romance between them, but their friendship is a lot stronger written. It's not, two teens fall in love.
Yeah.
It definitely makes it more solidified. All the characters are fleshed out, no matter how little they're on page. I was gonna say screen. And you see the characters, you meet them a couple years before the present day. So there's a time jump where you see that they've been in contact for a couple years, so they've been able to grow up a bit together. So I think it's like 15 to 18, something like that. Because I think at one point they mentioned that Fasten is 15. So I imagine that's approximately the timeline. Is a great story. They have really good like science fiction logic, because you kind of have to make up your own rules, right?
Yeah.
But it all makes sense within this world. So you're reading it and you're like, yeah, that technology sounds like it would work. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But it sounds reasonable and logical. So you've got not hard sci-fi, but you've got the technical side of things. You've got a war going on, and some people racing towards it, some people trying to stay away from it. It's a very human story in the middle of space, with spaceships, with faster than light travel. It's amazing.
Yeah, very cool. All right, well, that does it for the show this week. As noted, Diamond not here yet. So our Thursday show will also be a new releases show where we go over some of those new releases that we didn't sell yet.
Yeah, that might be a fun issue. We'll try to tell you about them if we can get them back in. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But seeing as we're gonna get them Wednesday afternoon, some of them might sell out. I don't know. We'll have to see how tomorrow goes.
It's gonna be fun. All right, it's time. Max is
having the door open is very weird for Max.
Yeah,
because he keeps hearing like cars and stuff, which he doesn't usually. You're freaking me out, buddy.
Did somebody come through the door? Because I would be concerned if that happened.
No.
Okay.
I'm sure he probably just hears a car.
All right. It's the time. It's not room time.
You can put Silver Surfer in here in your headcanon if you want.
Or do you mean, will it be Silver Surfer in that shipment?
No. No.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, I should have realized. That's okay. I went for the dumb joke anyway.
All right.
Thank you.
It's the time at the end of the show where we look out and say, hey, thanks for being here. We see you and we appreciate you. And for me, more so today than ever. Thank you so much. Had a really bad 24 hours. Yeah, it sucked. I got very angry. Still very twitchy. Gonna have some strawberry lemonade afterwards as a treat. So thank you all for watching. And there we are. Yeah, good.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
how's that?
That's good.
Okay.
I'm looking out there and I am seeing Ben. Hello. I'm seeing Sean. I'm seeing Kate. I'm seeing Jay Sweat. I'm seeing the one and only Foley. I'm seeing Steven. It was nice seeing you here. Thank you. And I'm seeing that nice person who was on our Twitch.
Yes. Oh, they're there.
Dimension Argentina.
Thank you.
We've not been to their place, so hopefully they're not one of the Twitch fascists. I don't think they were.
I doubt it. I think the Twitch fascists usually just go right into the racism.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
I see Margaret.
Knock on wood, we haven't had much. We haven't had many racist bots lately. So.
Indeed.
It was a joke, because I'm joking.
Wow. And that's everybody.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching tonight, and Did you just drop it?
No.
Honey. Okay, I think the man needs some strawberry lemonade, so we're gonna go get him some strawberry lemonade.
It jumped out of my hand.
I know, sweetie. I just want to hug you so bad right now.
When we got home, and like there's no assigned parking here, but we always get to park in front of our house,
Yeah.
in front of our spot. Someone was parked in the spot. And I was like, okay, Day, I'll take that one too. It's fine. It's a small one.
Yeah.
No,
No Russians today.
no this.
Maybe next week.
Yeah, it is indestructible. It actually worked out pretty good, so.
Thank you. Hug, hug, hug. Chug, chug, chug. Hug, hug, hug. Anyway. Hug fret, hug fret. Ah! Doesn't work the same with the headphones, but I appreciate the gesture. All right. We're going to sign off for the night and read like the 4 comics that we need to read. I don't know. Probably get some computer work done.
Yeah.
All right. We love you. Thank you so much for being here and not being fascists. And we'll see you soon.
Keep reading comics, or we will fight you.
We're going to get sued by challengers.